Conflict is a process in which one party sees that its interests are being opposed or negatively affected by another party. Conflict is based upon perceptions, that is, one party perceives that the other party is opposing their interests. There are various views of conflict. The traditional view is the belief that all conflict is harmful and must be avoided. That is, conflict is dysfunctional. In the traditional view, conflict leads to negative outcomes such as wasting time, energy, and resources, less information sharing and productivity, more organizational politics, more job dissatisfaction, turnover, and stress, and the weakening of team cohesion when conflict is within the team. The human relations view is the belief that conflict is a natural and inevitable outcome in any group, and thus, conflict cannot be eliminated from organizations. The interactionist view is the belief that conflict is not only a positive force in a group, but that it is absolutely necessary for a group to perform effectively. That is, conflict is functional. In the interactionist view, conflict leads to positive outcomes such as fuller debate of decision choices, decision assumptions are questioned, potentially generates more creative ideas, improves responsiveness to external environments, and increases team cohesion when conflict is with other teams. Coming from the interactionist view is the optimal conflict perspective, which remains popular today. In the optimal conflict view, conflict is dysfunctional when the level of conflict is too low or too high. At low levels of conflict, the work unit becomes apathetic and stagnant. The unit lacks new ideas and is non-responsive to change. At high levels of conflict, the work unit is disruptive, chaotic, and uncooperative. Hence, at both low and high levels of conflict, unit performance is low. The optimal view states that a moderate or optimal level of conflict leads the work unit to be viable, self-critical, and innovative. Therefore, at this optimal level of conflict, the work unit's performance is high. The emerging school of thought on conflict is that there are two types of conflict. The first type of conflict is task or constructive conflict. Task conflict occurs when parties focus on the issue and respect people with other points of view. Here, individuals try to understand logic and assumptions of each position. The second type of conflict is relationship conflict. Relationship conflict focuses on personal characteristics, not the issues, as the source of conflict. For relationship conflict, individuals try to undermine each other's worth and competence. Here, conflict is accompanied by strong negative emotions. So, what type of conflict is preferred? As you may have guessed, the goal is to encourage task conflict and minimize relationship conflict. What then is the issue, even if only task conflict exists? The issue here is that relationship conflict often develops when engaging in task conflict. Three strategies or conditions may help to minimize relationship conflict during task conflict episodes, including emotional intelligence, cohesive teams, and supportive team norms, all three which we covered earlier in the semester.